an ordeal, you guys. Let me tell you, that was not fun trying to get this going. Mercury in retrograde, you guys can kiss my ass. That's what I say. That was totally that was totally them helping me out here. Okay. Yeah, so let me shut this down so we don't have reverb. Leave site. I'm leaving the site and I'm popping on. Hello, everybody. Good morning.
Good morning. Nice to see your face.
Thank you.
Bella.
Nice to see everybody. Okay, well, here we are again, Sunday morning. Let me move this blanket. Um, does council have anything that they want me to start out with? Spring has sprung, they're saying. They have this thing about spring. They told me the other day that it is a very powerful, accelerated time of, what's the word? Change. When I last channeled with them, they were talking about that this is really a time of huge change on our planet, and that's why people are feeling things so deeply in their emotions, because it's a time of change for all different types of things. It's a time for us of great discomfort in many different ways for different people, because everybody's got their own life plan, their path that they're walking. It's different than the next person. As they say, let that be okay. Mind what's going on in your side of the street and not other people's business across the street. It's a good plan to live by. And judge not, right? But this is a time that we are all being challenged. As they say, our mettle is being tested for change. Change doesn't come from comfort. Change comes from discomfort. And if we were all comfortable, we would all keep going along the same vibration. And it's a time for elevated vibration. And that's required in order for us to step into the higher part of ourselves and show our good old fashioned God sense. So that is what is happening energetically as these different planetary alignments happen, and all things are happening in conjunction for one purpose, divine reasoning, all of which we agree to in our life plan to come here and play with the energy here on the earth plane. So this is what we're doing. Had no idea I was going to say all that. I think they're channeling already. These days I'm not remembering much as I come out of my channeling. That's a shift for me. That's how I know that my vibration is shifting. So if it's happening for me, all these kinds of things are happening for everybody else too. It's just the way it works. I'm not special. I'm just in tune to this stuff because I'm a spiritual nerd. That's why I do these things. So let me take pause and go away. I'll bring the council forward for them to deliver their messages that they have for you this morning. We are here. Greetings from the council. We are sending this one off to play with her marbles. She has been busy. She has been busy in her head. It's time for her to rest. Engage in her youthful self. A time when there were no adult concerns, there were no real concerns, the time where she was busying herself with play with us on the other side. This is what she is doing now when we are channeling through her, and why she is not remembering. We just thought it would be nice for us to explain to her what is happening. Change is happening for her as it is happening for all of you on the earth plane. No one is immune to this planetary shift, alignment, Change, upgrade, upgrade, upgrade is what is happening on your earth plane to all of your vibrations. Now, is it reasonable for us to say that everyone is affected equally? No. Those of you who are joining us, this is happening for all of you. You have a certain level of awareness. You are on a journey, a path of ascension. And so your openness to us and the new vibration is why many of you may be feeling a bit of discomfort as you grow, as you ascend, as you elevate your energy, your vibration. Acceleration is the word for today. You are all being accelerated along your life path. And interesting, yes, that your earth moves, it rotates on this axis, but you do not feel the movement necessarily. The same is true of what is happening to all of you spiritually and energetically. Now, you are all moving, even though you may not feel like that or this is the case. Trust. Trust in your plan that you all came here with, because you certainly did. You devised your plan, your earth journey. You came here to play. So play. Play. This is all much of a big illusion, your life experience. Do not give it too much weight as to the challenges that you have. The challenges are the exact things that you planned as your playtime. View it as such. It will make it less ominous. It will make it less frustrating. It will make it less problematic, because they are not problems. We submit to you that you all tend to make your playtime a problem, and it's not. Play. The more you play, the more your ascension will accelerate. In your playfulness, in playful energy, just as this one is playing with her marbles now. There is no resistance to where it is that you came here to go and experience and become spiritually. Acceleration is the word of the day. In order to accelerate to the highest degree that you all can, and we're meant to, you need to release resistance. Resistance comes in the form of worry, fear, anxiety, depression. All of these things happen when you do not trust in what is. All of these things happen when you do not surrender to what is. All of these things happen when you are bucking against the current of what is. And what is all in accordance to your plan. You all are magnificent, magnificent, limitless beings. Your human form is nothing less than miraculous. You created them along with Source. You could do that because you are Source represented in your human form. You are aspects of Source here walking the earth plane. Do not play small when that is your truth. And this is our work with all of you at this time through this messenger, is to remind you of your truth so that you can step into the bigger part of that of which you are. You are God in human form. You are not human with a spirit, a soul. You are a soul, and your human form is a part of your spirit. Flip the script. It will help you to embrace and then embody your truths, your spiritual truths, which will lead you to your destiny, the highest form of the plan that you came here to experience, who you came here to become, how you came here to serve, how you get there is to play, literally, to feel better. Choose joy, choose yourself in all that you do, all that you think. You did not come here to sort out the next person. You came here to sort out you. So much resentment grows from giving so much to others. We're not in any way saying not to have a charitable heart, to care for your fellow men and women. Nothing could be farther from the truth, but how you do that best is honoring yourself. It is not selfish to do so. You've been conditioned to think that it is. Again, flip the script. How many people do you know that are joyful in what they do and overly concerned about what others are doing? No. It is usually when you are coming from a place of lack that you are preoccupied with others. It is when you perceive that you are lacking in some way that you are looking across the street. It is because something is lacking in your heart, your mind, your spirit. That is a perception. That is also a result of your conditioning. At your essence, you are all unconditional love, whole and complete, totally equipped to be, do, become who you are meant to be. Problem is you search outside of yourself to find it, to see it, to look for the validation when another human cannot. We've said this many, many times, and there's a reason for our repetition, is because it is a universal truth. And it needs to be said many, 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 many times so that you hear something new and different, so that you can become something new and different. Tend to your happiness. Seek within you for the compass to get there and not outside of you. Everything that you have can be resourced from within. Go within for your answers. Go within for your moments of quiet and stillness. Go within. Still your mind, quiet your thoughts to receive those messages, that validation, that feeling of unconditional love that you seek outside of yourself. It is all within you. Acceleration. Acceleration is the word of today. This is a time where you can put your intention out into the universe for what it is that you are wanting. We submit to you the best way to do that is infused with the emotion of feeling as you have received it, because ask and it's given. Trust that it's coming. Give yourself a gift of feeling good, knowing, trusting that it's coming. And it will accelerate you there. to receive it. There is a flow, there is a formula to creation and manifestation. And it all starts with your thoughts. This is why it's so important and a primary focus for us through this one, through this messenger, to remind you, to teach you, to help you remember with who you really are, the bigness of who you are, because your life experience conditions you for smallness. It conditions you for the opposite of what you can create for your life. And we are not in support of you playing small. We see your light, each and every one of you. We see you as light from the spiritual realm. The less resistance that you have within your vibration, we see you more and more. The less resistance you have in your vibration, we can come to your aid in conspiring the components together to bring you that of what you have set forth in your intention. This is how this works and why it is important for you to release resistance of it. But at first, all begins with an unlearning of who you are, understanding the bigness of who you are. All things, all things, all things are possible on your earth plane. The condition of it now is reflective of all of you playing small. There is so much more that awaits you. There is so much more that you are meant to create there. There is so much more unconditional love that you could be experiencing for yourself and others. You are unconditional love in your essence, yet it is eclipsed by your egos. When you learn and understand, embody the bigness of who you are, your ego will become less important to you. Your ego, you will learn to give it less energy and space. Your energy, your ego is what creates your resistance. Your ego operates out of primarily fear from your past experience, on high alert, hyper vigilant, to keep you quote unquote safe, when the opposite of what it does is the opposite effect when you give your ego your primary attention. You're all safe. Every moment of every day, you are all safe because you are walking your life plan. You designed it. So no matter how challenging your challenges are today, tomorrow, remind yourself that you created your plan. Source co-created it with you, agreed to it. So there is a reason for all things. You may not understand it. That was by design so that you could play and figure it out along the way. But it was all for your highest and best good spiritually. And why it's important to have that in the fore of your mind as you walk your earth plane. When you know that this is a blip on the radar, your lifetime experience based upon who you are throughout eternity. You are eternal beings. Give it less weight. Trust and know that it's for a reason. All in support of you. All in support of you. So play with it. Worry not, fear not. Dare we say, even the worst case scenario in your life experience ends. You return as one to source energy. Having grown, having evolved from your earthly experience. So there is no unsafe place on your earth plane. We will tell you that as this process of acceleration has begun, there will be a noticeable distinction between light and dark. All who are choosing the light will feel that. It is why it's important also for you to understand and recognize and step into the higher part of yourself, the bigger part of yourself. This is part of the discomfort of growth. Surround those with love and light that do not choose to step into their higher self. Dare we say, in previous lifetimes, you did not always as well. Your becoming process has brought you to this juncture as you experience this dimension, aspect of your soul's journey. Do not judge another. We dare say that you have all been there at one point, and maybe even worse, if we assigned a judgment to it. But just for the purpose of illustration here, we will use that, but we do not judge. Surround them with love and light. Set the prayer or intention for them to see themselves in their larger aspects as you have grown to. That will help them. That will help the situation on your earth plane. Judgment won't. Judgment's resistance, right? And this is a time of acceleration. So we will say to you that if it is your intention to help your earth plane, to be of service as you came here to be, tend to your journey. Honor your heart, what it wants and needs. Give grace to yourself and your fellow men and women. Surround them with love and light. Wish them to see themselves in the highest light possible. And all of you, play. Play, living in the trust of your plan, and everything that comes up is a part of it. And you will accelerate into the next phase of your spiritual journey. And as you do, you will have helped increase the vibration on your earth plane as you play. We say all we're really doing is asking you to feel better, and you help the world. And you all being here today is doing exactly that. Collective intention is powerful. It too helps with the acceleration process, with elevating the vibration on your earth. So we honor each and every one of you. We honor those who, even who do not come on live, but come across this recording and take the time to listen to these words. It is all synchronicity. It is all in accordance to divine plan. You all planned this meeting, this juncture, and now it has come to pass. This was a part of the plan. If the earth plane really went off the rails, which it has, and why there is a need for this. But there is no need to fear that. It is a mere correction of vibration, just a process. But it's high time that you all understood greater your power to do so. And just individually riding the ship on your vibration helps the collective. But these collective intentions are quite powerful. Do not ever discount the power of it and why we gave this charged both Laura and this one to do this for all of you. So we honor each and every one of you and ask that in the next 3 clock minutes you continue to send out your intention out into the world to accelerate the vibration on your earth plane for the greater good of all. Let us begin. And they're gone. I have no idea if that was 3 minutes, but I let them give me the cue that they're done. Anybody tell me how long that was? Does anybody know?
Maybe like 7 minutes.
7? Okay. Wow. All right. I just come back when I film the release. Okay. Thank you for that. Okay. Well, hopefully those messages are going to help someone understand what's happening energetically right now, and in the big picture, being able to, allow us to choose joy more, trust in the plan of our life. And isn't that interesting? As we tend to ourselves in that way, we're helping out the world. Kind of cool. If you think about it, you're right. But the more happy you are, the less you're concerned about other people, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the less we're not lacking, the less we are feeling we need anything from anybody, right?
Maybe.
Makes sense. All right. All right, everybody. Thank you for joining. We will be back again in the not next week, but the week after, and invite you all back. And hopefully that you enjoyed this time and got something from it.
Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, Lord James, you're over there quiet. You gonna say hello to your girl? She may be over there sleeping.
Hello, Keli Raymond.
Hello, Lord James. How are you? You'll light me up later. All right, everybody. Talk to you
Blessed
later.
day, everyone. Thank you, Kelly.
You're welcome.
Yes,
Have a
Thank you,
everyone,
great-
have a
Laura.
wonderful day to
have a
everyone.
great Sunday.
Okay.
Until next time. Namaste. Bye-bye.
Namaste. Bye.